Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go here in Baltimore. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go, son. Turn ball, son. Right.
Another run here with Hall. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Jets first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 3-19, gets it up. You got a mini base. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Taken in, it's Tez Walker. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll find his tight end, Gray, open downfield. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. To the pylon, he's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll set up the screen to Hall. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
3rd down and 3.
Here we go.
Fields now.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Luke is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Like a man, but somebody got to do it. Come on, put up on All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 5:51, 5:51, 12 go.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming right is Hall. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Play action now. It's Fields. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here we go, tonight.
Fields gets it out right quick. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Completes this one to Gray. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Now he's past the 25. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Escapes the pocket. He's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens start off well to tie things 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Play action, Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. We're good. All right.
They go right back to Hall. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Here we go. All right.
Fields on 3rd. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets break the tie here in the 1st. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Jets take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. This is Cox. That's Walker. He's going to have this one down to the 28. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. The Jets with an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment.
16-yard line.
Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Play fake, Jackson. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They start the drive with Hall. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. They give on second to Hall. And he's not going to get there. The defense attacked to deny the marker, and now a chance to stand here with 3rd and 1. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go, shot.
Here's Hall once more. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a second quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw Fields.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go, son. All right.
They'll go right side with Hall. There he goes, right sideline. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Buying some time left. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains, their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. This will end up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Report!
From the gun, Jackson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. That's him on the quick hitter. Rolling it. Jukes a man. He's running free. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey. But whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good. All right.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. It is caught left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Rolling left, buying some time. That's the line he's going to run for it. Field slides down safely as he picks up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st down from the 42.
Here we go, son. All right.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Gets it down to Hall. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up.
First down, Jets.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
First down throw for Fields. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Move 58, move 58. Go.
From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. Oh, Fields loses it. And the Ravens make the recovery. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Jackson to throw it. Gets it through the middle. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Here's Lamar. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. On the move, headed right. Making the call himself. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Sitting in the block. I just want to run.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first down, Jackson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Defense sent them packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page. The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good night.
Play action now. It's Fields. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Positive with that effort. You didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Good night.
Hall takes it straight ahead. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Fields escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, son. Good night.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Here we go, shot. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Chased out to his right. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Connects with his back. Hall. This down to the 13-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Jets first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot. Move your head, move your head. Play. Go.
Oh, running between the tackles. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Off play action, it's Fields. He rolls to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's 2nd down and
Here we go.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Malachi Starks. Reaches the 40. At the 20. He brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore off the pick 6.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger is returned, picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
Manny! Report!
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Now from the 7-yard line after that penalty, Brock, they are still going to try for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey!
Jackson's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Fields coming back after the pick. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape route. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go, son. Right.
Play action, Fields. Throw left side, complete. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Right.
Fields looking to throw. On target to his man Taylor. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
New set of downs from the 37. Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. They've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Here we go, son. Right.
Fields to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now within 1 score in the 4th. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Jets trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
but lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Looking to throw. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. It's a race down the right side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens push the lead up to 12.
Ravens 47, Jets 35. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down. We'll see what the business is with this penalty flag. This could be coming back. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty.
Here we go.
Looking to throw Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Now it's Fields. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
Here's Fields to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Forced out to his right. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
A little bit of chaos, right? When the play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knock it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Here we go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Looks like they're giving him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Kate, those hybrid guys in the middle, some are linebackers, some are safeties, but they normally share one common trait that we just saw come to life. They love to hit.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
This one left for Lamar. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. This one set up for Lamar. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good.